think less without it. I'ma cut out anything that's in my psyche. Feeling myself high key, running back, let me have it back. I'ma cut out anything that's in my psyche.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the New England Patriots. We are underway from Houston.
You said what, bro?
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard.
Oh my gosh, it's a regular. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hey, listen, who you got an issue with on this panel today?
Who is the middle one? The one next to me? Oh, shut the fuck up with your Christmas looking asshole. First of all, when you tried to roast Georgia, you was roasting yourself, because like you don't know how to argue. So don't chat. Don't stop. Don't stop. Thank you. Stay on mute. Just stay on mute. Stay on mute. Shut the fuck up, you wrong man, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You're back in the boys' land. Why are you whispering? Yeah, you faggot.
Okay, hey, you gotta go. There's so many other things to say, and you just gotta say something that's inappropriate. So for that reason, you gotta go. I don't even know why I added him on. But anyways, anybody that wants to come on, cameras have to be on, okay? Cameras on, or you will not be added. He cannot cuss. He don't know what else to say.
Oh shit.
Excuse me, what? Okay, listen, anybody that wants to come on, cameras have to be on. Let me see, because you gotta have at least, okay, what's your name? Let me add this person. They said they got their camera on. Hello. Where's that person at? Hello. Eva, put your camera on. People with their cameras off. I can't, no, y'all gotta go. Okay, you guys, this is how we're gonna do it, because people, I don't know who got their cameras on. Me, my turn. Okay, let me add you.
I'll be right back again. If someone say something about me, I'll be there for them.
Okay.
Jojo, I wasn't bitch, you who was that bitch? Because I'm walking down the stairs and I heard this ugly ass bitch. You trying to get a piece of wolf out of your fucking throat, you ugly ass bitch, talking about some this, that, and the bitch. Put your fucking face in the camera, bitch, for that fucking water breath on your fucking living ass bitch.
You scared of the way.
Anyway, bring it back.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a lot of scared people. Jojo is always ready. No, for real. Oh, you can't put your camera on. Okay, we gotta get you out. Who else we gonna add?
I'm ready.
Okay, your camera's off, so we can add you. I'm good.
You don't even give them a chance to put the camera on.
No, I can see if they have camera access, and some of them have less than 800 followers, so they have no camera access. Okay, oh, they went.
Yeah, so you can't turn your camera on if you ain't got 30 followers?
Keep requesting. I don't know why you guys are requesting.
You can't go live without 1,000 followers now.
Oh,
They
damn.
have 1,500 now.
Damn.
If you have more than 800 and something followers, you can join. Yeah, they gotta have at least 800 followers.
No, that's not
It's
true.
the same people
For
in
other
here.
countries, certain
Okay.
countries,
Well,
Africa
we're
and
just
stuff,
gonna
they can
wait
have
until
800.
some new people come. Yeah.
It's easier for them to get more followers or something like that. I don't know. Because when I be on Cali Nation Live, when he be doing that dating show, he be like, how you get on live and you only got 800? And the Africans be telling them, like, just allow it to.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the F slur?
Because out of my accounts, I had over 1,000 before I could fucking go live. Only one of my accounts I had just 1,000 to go live.
Okay, right. Who else wants to come on? Fed, girl, you need to get out. You need to get out the request. You know damn well you haven't got camera access. Talk to me. You keep requesting 30 times. Okay, well, oh, she went off. Okay, Genesis, we got a new person here. Let me see if they got camera. Oh, no, they haven't got camera access. Okay, they gotta go. They gotta go.
Yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Jones wants to throw to start things out here. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Burrow. Forced out to his left. Now Burrow loses the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Tell me I didn't just see these first two possessions. I mean, is this one of those cases of anything you can do, I can do better? Maybe not better, huh? Worse? Yeah, just a little bit. Very sloppy start. I think maybe a case of the nerves for both teams.
And now we're back to an even playing field. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do. And what I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines, because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate them and really say thanks, because he threw the interception. It didn't turn into any points.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Jones. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
This now a 3rd and 4. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he will have a Patriots first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. On the counter, Elliott. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
At that moment, outside, never coming back inside.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Looking to throw. Jones, flush to his right. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they got across the 50 last time but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
2nd down and 8. Again, it's Mixon. A beautiful fake. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Defensively going forward, they're going to have to watch out for him on plays just like that. It's a drag route across the field, and they're trying to free him up and let him run after the catch. That won't be the last time we see that play, and it works there to pick up a 1st down.
Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back, and taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. Open man is Chase, complete. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 1st and goal at the 1. Mixon is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This offense has struggled, haven't really been able to get anything going in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here. Tackle there by Jermaine Pratt.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3rd and 4. Throwing Jones. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
They're going to try and throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down with ease as they'll wind up getting 9 there on 4th and 5. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
Partner, we always talk about how important 3rd down is, but I think 1st down is equally important because everything comes off of that play. If the defense wins the down, they are able to attack. If the offense wins the down, they might go faster, do other things, and change things up. That big play right there allows this offense to really get in gear.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, it's Elliott. And some room to maneuver. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Inside give to Elliott. Daxton Hill there to make the stop on defense.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flushed out right. On the right side, open is Gesicki. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
A first down carry by Elliott. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Here's 2nd and 7. Slant route, and he finds Thornton. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now Elliott. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Ezekiel Elliott, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
I'm like, ooh, it's just too bad. Like, you just never gonna play with him.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the 1st down.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Big Christian Barmore was there on the tackle.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 3rd down, Burrow.
Come on, that was pick 6.
Intercepted, but he could not hang on. Pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down.
That was a fucking
so
pick 6.
On trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a 1st down now, playing behind the sticks.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Here's Burrow. Short throw to Smith. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
This is caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports.
Fuck, y'all. Come on.
The Bengals drive about to get going. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on 2nd and long, but now you still have to deal with 3rd and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, that maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
Burrow looking to pass. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
What?
It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Most of what
The Bengals bring out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Great coverage there, holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And the Patriots take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
He's got a man complete. That one goes for 30 yards.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
10th carry now for Elliott. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. Now Jones. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jermaine Pratt fighting in and dropping him for the loss.
The passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces third and long.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, Jones has just thrown his third interception. And the Bengals are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
2nd and 9. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return
like
of just 2.
Spotter,
and out will come the offense as they take over.
When we was in here? Yeah, in the same spot. It was in here. Nope.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 33. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 48 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 37. Mixing up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. It's a gain of 3 on what will be the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here we go. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Brandon, and thinking along with the offensive coordinator here, I think he felt like he could pop one big because the defense has been aggressive today. Instead, they figured it out and made a nice play.
McPherson's kick is good, and that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Oh, man. You should not looking good.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. The tight end Henry here in motion. Back to throw. Jones. Completes it to Douglas. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Pats have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Ryland on for the extra point. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14.
Oh, y'all ain't out of this game.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away.
Where the fuck is stop? Defense. You know what he want to do. He just gotta stop.
The Bengals drive about to get going. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Back to Mixon on second down.
And
he's got a Bengals first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. The running game continues to be a big part of their success here early in the fourth quarter.
And with those types of runs, that tells you they feel very confident in their running game. They feel very strong at this stage of the contest, and they want to keep doing exactly what we saw there, running the ball down their throat.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Again, it's Mixon. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Here's a give to Mixon. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down.
A handoff to Mixon. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
You don't see too many cornerbacks coming up with hits like that in the running game. He announced his presence right there and knocked it back for a loss.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. from the gun to give to Mixon. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. McPherson's kick is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Jones. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Oh, that's just tackle, not fair. And now room to run. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48.
You got it.